intro music. All right, what's going on, Fantasy Ball League? It's Commissioner Flex, Felix Simmons. Um, Basically, gonna get into this week's Fantasy Flex. Doing it big. Happy Thanksgiving to all. We're doing this the basic second helpings, extra helpings edition to the Fantasy Flex. Like I said, happy Thanksgiving. I'm gonna go ahead and get into these standings. Standings goes like this. In the East, we got the undefeated Orlando Magic, Boston Celtics 3-1, one game back. Atlanta Hawks 2-2, two games back. The Cleveland Cavaliers 1-3, three games back. Miami Heat 0-4. Um, in the West standings, you got the Phoenix Suns at 4-0, inactive leader. You got the New York Knicks at 2-2, two games back. The New Orleans Hornets 2-2, two games back. Utah Jazz 1-3. The Lakers 1-3. They're both three games back in that division. Races are still close. Like I said, we're only into the this is fourth week right now. So keep on moving up. Moving into our first helping, which will be last week's matchups. That matchup, we had the Knicks over the Heat, 15-17 to 14-38. Leading scorer for the Knicks, Chris Bosh, 316 points. Leading scorer for the Heat, Dwayne Wade, 239 points. Then you got the Suns and the Lakers. Suns took that one, 16-38 to 13-40. Amari Stoudemire with 185 points, leading scorer for the Suns. Iguodala, 206 points, leading scorer for the Lakers. Moving up to last week's third matchup from 2 weeks ago. You got the Jazz over the Hornets, 15-35 to 13-55. Carlos Boozer with 236 points, leading scorer for the Jazz. Steven Jackson with 190 points, leading scorer for the Hornets. Celtics, Cavaliers. Celtics took that one with a score of 15-65 to 12-88. Kevin Durant with 307 points, the leading scorer for the Celtics. LeBron James with 222 points, obviously leading scorer for the Cavaliers. The Magic with the highest outpoint total from 2 weeks ago with 1787. It was a high-scoring matchup. Both teams were in the 1,700 point total. 1787 to 1776 over the Hawks. Magic stay undefeated. Andrew Bynum, leading scorer for the Magic, 212 points. Sorry. Dirk had 268 points in the loss for the Hawks. All right, that's 2 weeks ago. We're gonna go ahead and move into last week's. Pow! It's like this. Last week's standings went like this. Leading scorer for the Knicks with 290 points. The Knicks went over the Utah Jazz, 17-71 to 13-14. Carlos Boozer, leading scorer for the Jazz, 202 points. Like I said, Chris Bosh, 290 points, leading scorer for the New York Knicks. Atlanta Hawks, 18-06 to 14-69 over the Miami Heat. Leading scorer for the Hawks, Josh Smith. The kid's a beast, man, 252 points. Danny Granger, 235 points for the Heat. Then we got the Hornets, 1491. Louis Scola, high scorer, 236 points. Like I said, the Hornets over the LA Lakers, 1205. Kobe Bryant, the high scorer for the Lakers with 216 points. Fourth matchup, you got the Phoenix Suns, 1892 over the Boston Celtics, 1701. Antoine Jamison, leading scorer for the Suns with 207 points. Kevin Durant with 227 points, leading scorer for the Celtics. I feel like I said that already, but maybe I'm wrong. The Orlando Magic, highest scoring total for the week with over 2,000 points. 2,106 points for the Orlando Magic over the Cleveland Cavaliers, 1457. Carmelo for the Orlando Magic with 222 points. LeBron James with 318 points in the loss. All right, now let's go ahead and move on over to next week's or this week's current matchups, which are currently in progress. Moving on to these matchups, you got the 1-3 Lakers versus the 2-2 Knicks. That matchup currently in progress. Go ahead and check the scoreboard tab, see what's going on in that one. The 4-0 Magic are taking on the 3-1 Celtics. Like I said, that matchup currently in progress. The 1-3 Cavaliers over the 0-4 or over at the 0-4 Heat. I'm not saying that one's already over. The Heat might get a win. Let's see what happens. The 2-2 Hornets over the 4-0 Suns. Let's see what's going on with Phoenix. See if they get their first loss. See if the Hornets can bounce back from their loss. And then you got the 1-3 Jazz versus the 2-2 Hawks. That's the matchups that are currently going on this week. Check your scoreboard tab. Stay active. Put your players in. Keep it moving. All right. Now we'll move on to our dessert helpings in our Fantasy Flex Holiday Edition. Happy Thanksgiving, like I said one more time. Shout out to everybody that's out there, everybody that's paying attention, everybody that's tuning into the show. League leaders that we got, 3-pointers made. You got 207 for the Boston Celtics. Rebounds with 1,002 rebounds. That goes to the Atlanta Hawks. Assist, 546 assists. That goes to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Steals, 179 steals. That goes to the Utah Jazz. You got blocks with 181. That goes to the Hawks. Points, 2,649 points. That goes to the Boston Celtics. All right? That's how the league leaders are going. Like I said, happy Thanksgiving. Get it all good. Get your lineup set. Still waiting on the graphics, like I said. But I'm just going to keep doing it the way I've been doing it. Sorry for the delay. Happy Thanksgiving. Fantasy Flex is back. Special holiday edition. Hope you dig it. Oh, and by the way, I'm at 6 minutes right now. This is cut week. Yes, this is cut week. I've already got one owner replaced and sent out the invites. We got the other 3 teams. Yo, Brandon, you need to get up in here, man. You were the original GM. I'm the only one making the moves right now. We're trying to keep it moving, son. And I need you to get up on there so you can stay as the Hornets. I got right now the Suns replaced. Dukes wasn't active, and I think the other 2 teams that we got to replace are the Cavaliers and the Lakers. We gotta replace those 2 teams. I mean, they're not hard. If you know somebody that wants to get up on there, I got a post in a couple of my other football leagues and, see if I got active owners. So whoever gets active gets up in the spot. Like I said, this is cut week. Get your lineups active. We're trying to get this injured reserve spot so we can do this right. Get the maximum point total that you can get out of your fantasy squad. This is the Fantasy Flex. One more time, this is Flex. I'm out. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Yes.